All right, so we are here again on this Monday, wonderful Monday. It's sun, it's summer, it's hot, it's nice, it's bright. It's just really good. As I was speaking earlier on, I actually had a river bath with my family. I haven't done that in a little while, so we had a holiday down here, and there was a holiday in Canada as well, and maybe some parts where you were living, maybe it could have been a restful day as well. So it was good all around. So we are happy to be here. And we are here to introduce you and to reaffirm for those of us who are part of it and who have heard it before, the wonderful good news, right? That we have in LiveGood. LiveGood is a company that is established in Florida, and it is a nutritional company, micronutrients. It formulates and brings to us the most advanced nutritional supplements on the market. All right. And it is made, it is formulated, it is studied, it is produced by the LiveGood company. And it is made with the highest, purest ingredients, board certified, USDA certified organic, right? Quality ingredients, and it is formulated to produce results. So what ultimately what we are saying is that LiveGood is designed, it is established to help people get healthy and stay healthy, right? And without having to spend a fortune to do it. And that actually is LiveGood's mission statement. Well, I'm not making this up. This is actually the mission statement of LiveGood, to help people get healthy and stay healthy without having to spend a fortune to do it. And LiveGood is committed to doing that, right? To helping people get healthy. And it came about, Ben Glensky and his friend Nodal Kazan, they conceptualized this business because stemming from COVID, and they saw how COVID ravaged the world, and a lot of it affected most significantly persons who had poor basal health status. Their health was compromised. They had underlying medical problems, complications, and so forth. And these were the people that did not fare very well with COVID. And a lot of them was because of poor diet. Ultimately, some of them, that was the reason that they had chronic disease in the first place. And they just would not have the resistance that they needed to fight off that it was a novel virus. The body is not, it's not known to the body, so you will not have any kind of defense prior, because you have never been introduced to it. And if your immune system is not robust, instead of you trying to study it and try to make a defense, by that time it has knocked you out, right? And that is pretty much what was happening with people. All right. And coming out of that, they said that we need to help the world, really. And it's really, when you think about it, it's pretty much what they're doing, because the cost of the product is not comparative to what you get in other business of this nature. All right. It is really a giveaway when you think about it, right? When you see the cost that they have, it is a giveaway. And that is the essence of the business establishment, to bring to us the most advanced nutritional product, but bring it at an affordable price so that persons can actually purchase it and use it and get themselves healthy and keep themselves healthy. All right. That is the concept behind the business. So Ben Glensky, the CEO and founder, Nodal Kazan, the two of them have experience of combined of over 50 years in network marketing, right? And then they team up, because it was their health focus. They team up with the health guys who actually do and the product, and they actually teach us and inform us about the use of the product. And that is the superb, I would say, really good team of Ryan Goodkin, Dr. Ryan Goodkin, and his wife, Lisa Goodkin. They are really into health, into formulation, into proactive medicine, right? and exercise and wellness and so forth. And the four of them pretty much is the brainstorm behind this company. Now, what is the company about? What is it? Why are persons around the world interested in it? It's because of its model, the business model, the compensation plan, and the products. All right. When you put these three together, you are seeing something that is really, really dynamic, really, really explosive, and something that is novel, and persons are really flocking into it. We are seeing growth of over 2,000 persons joining on an average every single day. As soon as persons get to know about the business, they see the product, they hear the testimonial, they read about the use of the product, persons are literally joining, and they are making early purchase, right? Getting the products into their homes, and begin to use the product. My wife just told me just now, tell them that the lean is working, and working very fast. We just got it this week. No, it's less than a week now since she got it. There was a delay not from LiveGood, but from our end down here, for customs. But we got it, I think, maybe about 5 days ago. And she said, tell them that it works, and it's working really, really, really quickly. All right. But you'll get to know about what she's talking about. All right. So LiveGood has the most amazing products. LiveGood has the most incredible prices, right? And when I say price, you will see just now that the price is really, really low. All right. There is no auto shipping with LiveGood. Well, there's no, you're not mandated to have products come to you or to buy products every month, right? None of that is there, right? If you choose to buy products every month, that's your choice. You can do that if you choose to, but there's no requirement. Beyond that, even when you use the product, and if you're not satisfied with the product, you have a 90-day guarantee, money back guarantee. All right, that in 90 days you can send the empty bottle and you will get refunded if you did not like the product, if you don't think it worked, if you think it's real crap. You could send the empty bottle, and they don't ask you questions, they just give you your money back. All right, so that is in place, and not many persons are using it because there's no need to, really, because the products actually do work. There is an incredible compensation plan. We'll talk about that, and the business model basically that complements what we are doing here. Now, LiveGood, it's now 17 months since LiveGood was established. 17 months, a year and 5 months. And within that time, LiveGood have leapfrog all of the multi-level marketing company that have been in existence for decades, right? Amway have been around from 1959, right? And Avon since 2020, have been around for a very long time, you know, and other companies like Young Living and so forth, and yet LiveGood has surpassed them in its quality, in its delivery, in its person's perception of it, you know, and how persons are actually benefiting from it. And so it is rated by not just one, but many companies who read the multi-level marketing company, they have rated it as #1 in the world, right? And that's in just over 1 year of its existence. It has gone to the top. And one of the reasons is because LiveGood gives money back to its members. It literally gives money back from the money that it collects through sales of products and on others. It actually pays money back to persons who invest in the business, right? And we'll show you how that works and how you can position yourself to actually receive money on what we call a residual income. All right. So now the LiveGood is about products, but the products, as with any proper legitimate nutritional company, have to let you know that that the statements about the product have not been evaluated by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration of America. So, and it's not supposed to really, because they focus on drugs. And so because of drugs and drug development and so forth, but because of that, there are some limitations as to what you can claim as a multivitamin company or something, or nutritional company. You just cannot say that your product is intended to diagnose, to treat, to cure, or to prevent any disease. You can't make that statement. However, what you can say is that your product can address the deficiencies that persons have and can help in their restoration and maybe treatment, reversal and so forth. But you cannot say it will treat. You could say it will help. Not that we do not know that it will help. It actually cure, or it can actually cure and reverse condition. But we just can't make that claim because we do not have legal standing, as they say, legal standing to do so. All right. But besides that, LiveGood has introduced a very, 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 very nice, and it's something that was in the works for a while. And they had something else in place, but they wanted to go even a step further. And that is what my wife was talking about just now. A product called Lean, Body Composition Improvement Formula. You see, when it comes to weight management, most persons focus on two aspects, diet and exercise. And that is good, not just for weight loss, but for health, the general aspect of proper health. Diet and exercise is right up there. But when it comes for weight management, we need to go beyond that, because whereas some persons may have been doing diet and exercise for a while, they get to sometimes a plateau and they don't seem to be able to get any further. All right. And sometimes they get frustrated and pretty much drop out of their program and put back the weight, right? But Lean is the world's first and only body composition improvement formula. And what is that? Because when it comes for weight loss, when it comes for weight management, there are actually four processes that are crucial, right? Not just two, not just a diet, not just eating less, all right, or burning more fat or burning more calories. That's part of it, but that's not all. So you need to be able to increase your metabolism. Most persons who put on weight, if sometimes you look at them, they will tell you, I do not eat much. Here is my bites, here is my food. You see how little I eat, but yet I have that weight that just don't seem to be, instead of it's going down, it's going up. And then you compare that with other persons that are, bench eating and just gulping everything. And they said, look at this, look at how much he eats, and he don't seem to be putting on any weight. And I'm eating that little, and look at what happened. Now it could be the choice of food, not necessarily the quantity of food, but the choice. That's a drawback as well. But also what may be responsible for it is a slowdown in their metabolism. And usually when you're young, your metabolism works nicely at a steady pace, and it burns the fats and it burns the calories and so forth. As you get older, it tends to slow down. Some persons it's genetic, but there's something that can be modified and can be reversed sometimes. All right. So there are certain vitamins and extracts and so forth that can actually increase your metabolism. All right. And so in that product, there are about 5 or maybe 10. The majority part of that product has to do with increasing your metabolism, right? So you have all of the 7 digestive enzymes in there. You have your vitamin B12, your green tea extract, and so forth, that are designed to increase metabolism and burn fat faster, right? So that's number one. The second thing you need to concentrate on is eating less. Oh, that goes without saying. If you want to lose weight, you got to be eating less. You got to be eating less than you probably used to consume before, because you're overeating and you're getting an extra a backstore. Basically, your body was storing what it was not able to use. So now you have to eat less, so that your body will go back into the store, the storeroom, and pull it back out and say, I am not getting enough from my calories from my diet, but I need that amount for my D. So you have to give me some from what we have that was there for wet days, as our older people would say. Well, now we need it because I need to survive. And so pretty much you want to be curbing the formulas that would curb your suppress your appetite and suppress your craving. Curb your craving and suppress your appetite. And this, we also have products in there for that as well. The other thing you want to be able to do is burn fat. Now, fat burning is a little difficult, right? Sometimes you burn, most of the time when persons, they do the exercise, so they burn the calories. And the calories are, you know, from the carbohydrates and so forth, but the fat, the calories from the fat, it is very, very stubborn. And they don't seem to be able to get it back into the machine so that it can get burnt and used up, right? And that is crucial. A lot of persons, their program fail because of that. They just don't see progress in that area and they give up. They say, I've tried, I've done it, I've been on it, I'm starving myself, and just that belly fat is not going away, right? So lean has products, the chromium and the berberine are there to help improve that fat burning. And as well, you also want to keep your immune system working and supported. So conjugated linoleic acid is in the product to reduce existing fat deposits, but also improve your immune function and response. So lean ultimately is a really, really comprehensive weight management, not even just a formula, but it's like a program, right? And all of these is in these capsules. The ingredients that are necessary, pure ingredient, natural ingredients, but specially studied and put together to achieve results. And that is what my wife was saying. It actually works. Within 5 days, she's already seeing how fast it's working. All right. And when you compare our price with other products on the market that is designed for that same purpose, you can see a vast difference in our price. Lean is just $19.20 US. And even if you're not a member, you can get it for less than $30. And compared to our competitors out there, price is so much different. It's $60, $59, and $70. So you see how much you're saving with lean. And lean is an improved product as compared to these because we are targeting all 4 processes that are responsible for weight management. All right, that is so crucial. We have another product that we had previous to that, and that is the healthy organic weight management coffee. And this one has matcha powder as well as some 6 functional mushrooms that are designed, that are in the product, so that it can actually help you burn the fat. It stimulates fat burning. And this was working already. And now it's coupled with one that is even more advanced than that. So we are actually helping persons there. And these, and managing that weight, you can see it's not just, we're only concentrating on weight, but we're concentrating on your immune system as well. So it's a really, really good program to be on, good formulas to be on. Of course, every good company would have good multivitamins. And the reason that it is because most persons, in fact, a survey was done in America and it showed that 92%, that's 9 out of 10 persons living in America are deficient in at least 1 or more vitamins or mineral. So when you think about it, and that can't be so different from us down in the Caribbean or elsewhere where you live in, right? So we are not getting everything that we need from our food. And it could be because of the choices that we make, the choice of food that we like and we consume, or it may very well be because of the lack of it, right? The lack of good quality food, right? Because we may not be able to afford it or whatever. And also maybe that the quality of the food that we are getting has declined over the years, right? The soil is depleted. Persons are the demand is higher, so things are not being allowed to mature and to grow well. It is being fast tracked onto the belt line, so that it can be used. So so that the stuff that you're consuming is deficient in quality minerals and vitamins. And so and when you have that situation, and even just you may not know how much you're not making up in terms of your daily requirement. So you'd want to have something like a backup plan where you get a good multivitamin that has all of these essential vitamins and minerals that could help fill in the gaps that are missing in your diet. So this multivitamin designed for both men and women, it has 24 vitamins and mineral, and it is very, very important, good to help boost your immune system as well as your cardiovascular support. And as you age, a lot of your body has systems that are shutting down, that are slowing down, and so forth. So you want to be able to have the vitamins and the minerals that you need so that you can age gracefully, right? Not faster than you ought to, given your age and so forth. All right, so our multivitamin is very, very complex. It has a lot of vitamins and minerals. We're not going to go through all of it. We're not going to go through it today, but you can see it on your screen and you can see the daily value. A lot of the vitamins here surpass what we need for the day. So you know you're getting additional insurance just in case your diet, your food is not meeting the needs. You are really, really getting good stuff here that would keep you keep all your functions, your body functions working. Again, when you look at the price for something so comprehensive, you would think that it's expensive. No, it's just $9.95 in LiveGood, right? But our competitors have similar products, but the price is far different. $29 for New Medical, and Metagenics has their phyto multivitamins for $47.45. So you can see they're very, very different in here. As well as Nutrilite from Amway, the Amway brand. It's like 3 times more or twice more than ours. So you could see LiveGood is really sticking to its plan, getting you the right product, top, right up there, but also at a very, very low cost so that you can keep yourself sustained on it. Now, and we're going to talk about this one today. It's our new product. Maybe next week we'll talk about it, but I just wanted to let you know that the children multivitamin gummies is here. It's here in the back office. You can start ordering it already. So we'll talk about this one next time. All right, so we also have vitamin D and K2, and vitamin D is important because, and why it is separated from the multivitamins, because it's so important, right? So you need such a high amount of it that you couldn't just put it in a multivitamin where you'd have to put less because you have so many other things in there. All right, so vitamin D is important because it's the most important vitamins our bodies need when it comes to having a healthy immune system. So if you want to be able to fight disease and germs and, and free radicals and so forth, you need a healthy immune system, and COVID virus and whatever, Zika and whatever else that they're planning to unleash on us. You need to have a healthy, and I'm not speaking conspiracy here, you need to have a very healthy immune system, all right? And vitamin D, as much as it is the most important vitamin for a healthy immune system, it's also the most deficient vitamin than any other vitamin on the planet. Now, that should not be. Why should not be? Yes, you are not getting much vitamin D from the food. That's a given. Not as much as you get vitamin E and the others from the food. Not so much for vitamin D. However, we can get vitamin D from the sun. And especially now we are in summertime and the sun is shining, we should not be lacking vitamin D, right? But unfortunately, we do. All right, and when we do not get that vitamin D, it affects our immune system. It affects our bone density. Our bone density is compromised, and we are more vulnerable to sickness and disease. Now, how is it that we're supposed to get vitamin D? Through the sunlight. The unfortunate thing is that not many of us are spending enough time in the sun, right? We are not. We are running away from the sun. We see the sun too hot, and we go away. And even, just pretty much, even when we are driving home, we tend to keep our air condition in our vehicle. We go to the office and we are in air condition all day. So we are not being exposed to sunlight. And that is the reason that even in the Caribbean and in Florida, and where the sun is always seem to be shining, we are still getting persons who are lacking vitamin D, right? They're deficient, and it's all because they're not spending enough time to get it done. And this is the process that your body uses to make the vitamin D. We're not going to go through it, but suffice it to say that vitamin D is important for the absorption of calcium. And that is the reason when you don't have enough vitamin D, your bone density will be weakened. And so you begin to have pain in your bones, and also osteoporosis, osteomalacia. I mean, just the different bone conditions that softening of your bone and so forth, right? And that obviously would lead to possibility of having fractures, falling, hip, when the older people fall and they get this, the hip gets out of place and they have to get hip replacement and all of these things. These are complications, right? So you want to be able to avoid that. Beyond that, as I said, the vitamin D is important for your immune system. And if you do not have vitamin D, you are susceptible to more disease and respiratory disease and so forth, right? And that's exactly what was being seen during the COVID, that the people who had COVID, who were getting COVID, and even more so the persons who were dying with COVID were lacking in vitamin D, right? And it was not just one study. Many studies, many autopsies were revealing the very same thing, to the point that they began investigating it. And a lot of trials and a lot of studies were done, observational studies, retroactive studies, and even some proactive double-blind randomized studies were done with giving bolus of vitamin D, or maybe a daily thing. And in fact, they found that when you give the bolus, when you took it daily, was better than when you just give a single large dose at one time. So studies have been done and shown that people who got COVID, and sometimes you may have gotten it because your body is still a naive virus and your body wasn't known to it. But even though you had it, persons who had a good vitamin D level was able to fight it off, so that they did not stay very long with the COVID. The body just knocked it out, right? But other persons who were deficient in vitamin D, these were the people that had serious complication, even long COVID, and a lot of persons who died when the autopsy was showing they were lacking in vitamin D. So, and it's the same thing for us. Whenever the winter season comes and persons have to stay indoor and covered, and even when they're walking out, they're all covered, the sun is not shining on them, they get the flu season comes up, right? And you see a lot of persons, the sniffles, the flu, and everything of that. So all kind of respiratory illness come through. But when the summer comes and when the sun is out and persons can go out and it's warm and so forth, then they have less of it. It's directly related to the production of vitamin D in your body. All right. So that is very, very important. It's also important to prevent inflammation. It's important for your heart to function properly. So vitamin D is really, really important to strengthen your immune system. Magnesium is another wonderful mineral. It is involved in so many reactions in your body that without it, you really have problems with your nerves. You have problems with your muscle contraction and so forth, muscle use and strength. You have your energy will be sapped, right? You have problem with your sleeping, problem with managing stress, your ability to your exercise performance you lost the ability to do exercise. You feel lethargic and everything of that sort. So magnesium is very, very important. It's something that you really want to be on. We have super red. Super red is a combined a combination of the red line of fruits and vegetables, right? And when they put that together, and some of these, not the apples and these things that you probably get around everywhere. Some of them are a little more exotic or more hard to get, or maybe more expensive. So they would have put this in the for persons maybe who will not be able to get it even in the island. Maybe the fruit is not grown here, and so you can get that in a single scoop. Get a lot of different fruits and vegetable. It's all mixed together, and it is made into a powder and there is absolutely no preservative, so that you're not one of the things about Ryan Goodking, he's concerned about two things, about what goes into the product and what is kept out of the product, right? And a lot of these products that we have to stabilize the product, to preserve the product, they have to put some kind of stuff that is not good for your system, right? Even something that we eat down here, that apples that are 3 years old, and we still we still eat them and as if they look fresh. No, they have a lot of preservatives just to keep them from spoiling, right? But is that good? Absolutely no, it's not good for your system, because even in the natural world, the fruit is not supposed to stay very so long, right? It comes and it goes, and it has to be consumed and it goes. But how is it that you can keep it 2 years and 3 years and it's not spoiling? Because something is being added to it, right? And that this something gets into your system and causes a lot of reaction, inflammation and reaction in your body. All right. So that is something you want to be mindful of. So our super red is really it stimulates the vasodilation. It stimulates the opening of the valves within the body, whether it's the artery or the veins or the capillaries and so forth. So the blood can flow and flow very well without, and gets to all of the vital organs. So that nutrients get to the nutrients, and oxygen gets to the organs to perform their duty, as well as carbon dioxide and waste products are taken out. And so there is just that constant seamless flow that takes place in the body. And that is when you have that going, when your body is working so efficiently, you have good, your heart works well, right? Your brain it works well, because the oxygen is getting in, the food, the nutrients is getting in. So all of the cells are working very, very, very well. Your mitochondria is getting all of the nutrient that it needs so that it can perform its duty. And that is absolutely very essential to keep the body working well, right? Your liver works well. When you have, if you have any kind of disease or any kind of illness, you recover very quickly. Your energy level is up. You are able to deal with stress. And guess what? Even your libido and your sexual health is improved. All right. And that is one of the reasons that Super Red is one of the leading selling product in the company, because it helps person overall, but also helps them in the bedroom. All right. And the men are excited about it. It's like they call it the natural Viagra. It actually works. All right. And when you look at some of the things that are in there, we're not going to go into the details today because we do it every week. So sometimes we just highlight another product. And so, but Super Red actually works. And we can answer some questions at the end if you have any further clarification that you want to find out. But again, look at our price, $18. And then Organifi has their red juice, the liquid form, $70. Super Beats have theirs for $39, almost $40. So LiveGood is keeping up to its mission statement, getting you healthy, keeping you healthy, and you can do it at an affordable price. All right. Now, the one I really want to focus today is Super Green. And I really say reintroducing us to Super Green. Now, we usually just bypass it. We just mention and go on. But Super Green is actually the most complete nutritional supplement ever created. Serious. That's a serious claim to make, right? It is so powerful. There's so much ingredients in here, and I will go through the uses and the benefits of some of these things, and you will see why Super Green is supposed to be on everybody's menu, right? It is good for your immune system. It is good for your digestive system. It helps with your energy and recovery. It detoxifies your body. It's good for stress, for stress support. So what about Super Green that makes it so powerful? You see this ingredient, you see the ingredient list here? Let me tell you about it. So there's spirulina. Spirulina is known, it has been known and designated as the most nutrient-dense food on the planet, spirulina. Probably never heard of it, right? When you talk about a superfood, that is one, right? Spirulina. It has so much ingredients, and all of the ingredients it has, all of the ingredients it have inside of it it has a lot of everything basically. Now, you know, we're not saying that you just take it and then that you don't have to take anything else, but we're saying that when it comes for it, how packed it is with quality stuff, spirulina is number one, the most nutrient-dense food on the planet. And it is powerful antioxidant. It is good for for inflammation, all kind of inflammation in your body. It helps you manage cholesterol, reduce your blood pressure, and also improve muscle strength. Look at it. You can see the variety of things that it does, right? And so that's just one of the compound that we have in super green. We have ashwagandha. And ashwagandha is a plant that is native to India and Southeast Asia, right? And the extracts or the powder taken from the plant or the root is used to treat anxiety and stress. It is used to lower blood sugar. All right. So somebody with diabetes, ashwagandha, you want to have that. Now, it also is good to treat fertility problems. Yep. They use it quite a lot in India, this thing for that purpose. So it helps ladies improve sexual function. It increases their libido and so forth. It also boosts the testosterone in men. So it helps both men and women, right? But also when they have fertility problem, this is one of the compounds this is one of the natural compounds that they give them. They give the ladies, and it actually helps. So here is that in our product. It also improves your sleep. It supports your brain and your memory, and helps you concentrate, better. So that is powerful. Spirulina, ashwagandha, that alone is good enough, but we have more. Chlorella, all right? Chlorella is in here for its antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-tumor qualities, right? So protects you from your bacteria, protects you from the viruses, also fights cancer, and cancer cells and so forth. Alfalfa, lower your cholesterol, manages your blood sugar. That's, you see, similar to spirulina, similar to ashwagandha. So here's another one that helps there here as well. Release symptoms of menopause. All right, ladies. Dogs is in here for your bone strength, your eye support.
Teresa, will you guys see me?
Yeah. You didn't know about that, right? And your thyroids as well. So persons have a lot of persons now are coming down with thyroid problems. And so you see this, we have stuff in, and all of that in the super green. You probably didn't even realize there's stuff here to help with your weight management, the matcha green tea. All right, that is similar in the organic coffee. We have aloe vera. The aloe vera is good for your skin, anti-aging, increases your metabolism, is good for your bowel movement. Moringa, you've heard about moringa, fight inflammation, protects your liver. What do else we have there? Wheatgrass, for inflammation, for your colon, helping with your colon and getting rid of waste. Dandelion is good for it in the digestive system. Probiotics supports your gut health. Also, it is good for your digestive system. This is just a sample of some of the things that we have in the super green, right? So when you take this thing, and it's no boast when they said that it is the most complete nutritional supplement ever created, right? And beyond that, when you look at the price, $18. Organifi's super green juice, $70. Compare that with $18, right? And then you see skinny green, $100, right? You can get it on Amazon's. $100 compared to ours, $18, with all of these ingredients I just mentioned to you, right? And not just the ingredients that's in it, but it also tells you how much of the ingredients is in there, right? That is our transparency as it comes to LiveGood. We tell you not just it's in there, you don't know if it's a teaspoon that's in there. No, we tell you how much it's in there and how much it is with regards to how much you require for the day. All that is there, right? And when beyond that, look at how pure this product is. It is certified GMP, good manufacturing process, right? It is third-party lab tested. In other words, it's not just LiveGood making it and test it and telling you, oh, it's nice. They allow a third party to test it and to ensure that what they say is in there is actually there, right? It is non-GMO, right? It is gluten-free for persons who have gluten problems. USDA organic. It has absolutely no animal product in here. It's totally vegan, caffeine-free, nut-free, soya-free. So you take this thing and you know you're not going to have any kind of side effects, any kind of allergic reaction if you know, on that kind of thing. So you know when you take it, you're really taking a pure supplement, and it is powerful. It's for so many things. So that is something I really want to promote tonight. Super green. All right. We talk a lot about super red, but super green is super powerful. You want to maintain your muscle strength. You want to maintain your lean muscle, which is as you start to grow grow older, you begin to lose your lean muscle. You need your essential aminos. We have that. In fact, I just have mine in my bottle right here. And I love previously I bought the citrus flavor. I couldn't really stomach it, but the fruit flavor, the fruit punch flavor to me is much better. In terms of its taste. That everybody have different tastes, but I love this one. The protein is complete plant-based protein for rebuilding and restoring your muscle and your joint, building your and maintaining your lean muscle. Ultimately, it has all the essential amino acids. You know, this is just a really, really good supplement. But beyond that, it also has, look at this, 26 vitamins and minerals. So you know when you're taking this, it's a really complete plant-based protein, right? And you know you're getting all what you need. There is a factor 4 that is powerful. It is really designed to fight inflammation. And let me tell you, inflammation is the number one, chronic inflammatory disease is the number one cause of disease and sickness and death in this world. 50% of all the deaths, half of everybody who die because of inflammation problem, right? Are we talking about heart disease, stroke, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, kidney problem, liver problem? All of these are inflammation problem in your body. So when you have a product with 4 of the most powerful anti-inflammatory ingredients, but ingredients that are not so, it's not rocket science. It's omega-3 and that have been tested and shown. Turmeric, CoQ10 and garlic combined, right, into one capsule. And you take this and you can fight inflammation. You can fight, it supports your joint and the joint pains that you're having inside of there, your cartilage problem and so forth. You know, and just helping you when it comes to your high blood pressure, your diabetes, and all of these things, circulation in your system, all of that is so powerful. We have stuff for the athletes, the people who are really big on, you know, exercise and walking and playing football and those high things, and even those who just want to do their aerobics and doing their walking and so forth. It also helps very, very well. We have essential oil here, right? That helps relieve stress, boost your immunity, fights infection, support your digestion, helps you improve your concentration. So there are different essential oil. About all the essential oils that we are talking about, it is the lemon essential oil and lavender essential oil, peppermint, frankincense, and you know, and this kind of thing, tea tree. So, and we have, look at our price, $49 for our 6-pack. doTERRA has the same 6-pack. Let me tell you the same thing. And theirs is $209. And Young Living, very similar, $252. That's US dollars. And ours is only $50. You could see the difference in the price. And that's the reason that LiveGood is growing, because a lot of persons are hearing about this thing and saying, seriously, I have been spending $200 for this, and I can get it, same quality, maybe even better quality for $50. I'm on board, you know? And that's how persons are moving from even where they have been and coming over. We have Instant Youth that is really, really nice to reduce the appearance of wrinkles and aging, and it works really, really quickly. We have Ageless, that is good, and Ageless is and these two work together, Instant Youth, because now Ageless has collagen. It's made from 6 or 12 of the fruits and vegetables that helps skin rejuvenation, right? And so it promotes your body to produce collagen. As you age, your body stops producing collagen. And because of that, your skin becomes less hydrated and dry. And it begins to sag, you know, and the wrinkles and so forth begin to appear. But when you were young, you didn't see these lines and the wrinkle lines and so forth because your skin had a lot of collagen in it. All right. So so that is how Ageless works. And by helping you, by giving your body some collagen, but also help it promote the natural regeneration of collagen. And as you do that, your skin literally gets younger, looks younger, gets younger. And then we have the collagen peptide that even is a little stronger a formulation that helps with joint pain, counter joint pain, improve your lean muscles, strengthen your muscles, and so forth. All right. So these are all stuff that we have in LiveGood. There are certain daily essential pack, the lean body pack that have to do with you losing weight, international wellness pack. You know, there are different combinations that you can order like that, or you can just order individually as whichever one that you need. All right. There's a sampler value pack that has 17 different products for just a really nice price of $240, you know, for 17 products. We just saw one product a while ago that cost $100, skinny green, $199, and you can get 17 in LiveGood quality product for just over $200. So you can see how LiveGood is actually making a dent in the market, and that's why so many persons are joining. Over 2,000 a day is joining LiveGood. We have over 1.3 million people, or close to 1.3 million people has joined in just over a year and 5 months, right? And these are persons, I'm not even talking about persons who are buying from LiveGood, but persons who are members of LiveGood, right? And that, and if you haven't heard it, you're on board at the right time to hear about this wonderful company. Now, these are the things that that was supposed to be upcoming, but now we already have them. I just showed you that we had the children's gummy vitamins. That's the last product that came in just a couple of days ago. Just last week or the week before, we got the lean I just spoke about, the weight loss. We have the whey protein is also there, and there are other things in the pipeline. You see these other things that they are developing, and so we continue to improve and to add new products, right? And the ultimate focus of LiveGood is to become the Amazon of network marketing, right? Just like Amazon started with books, and now Amazon pretty much sells everything. Well, LiveGood starts with health products and vitamins and so forth, and they're expanding to house care, household care, and skin care, and so forth. You know, and they just keep growing. As persons are coming in and liking the product, they're talking about it, and they can. Now, how do you, if you want to become a member, which I hope everybody will wants to become a member of LiveGood, is very, very simple. You register with a sponsor link. All right. So the person who invited you most likely or is a member, they have a link. Everybody, when you become a member, you get a link, and then you can just share it with the persons that you're speaking with, and they would use that link to join to become a member. All right. And when they join, they also get a link so that they could talk to their friends, their family, and so forth, and get them on board as well. Now, how much do you need to become a member? Just US $40 to become an affiliate member. All right. And then the only thing that you have, the only obligation with LiveGood is to just maintain your membership every month. And all you need, you don't have to buy products, you know, that's not an obligation, right? You don't have to sell products for the company, that's not an obligation. The only obligation that you have for it's really for your purpose, for your own good, is to maintain your membership. Like if you had a membership with Netflix for $10, right? And you don't pay your Netflix membership at the end of the month, what would happen? You're not going to get the service, right? If you with Amazon Prime and you're not paying your Amazon Prime, you're not going to get the discount on the product, right? When you have to order. So that's what LiveGood is saying. Just maintain your membership, $10 a month, and that's all. All right. And then you're free to go. Not only that, but you are in your positioning yourself to get comeback, to get residual income from LiveGood. So we advise persons, it's a good policy to, a lot of persons prefer that idea. Just sign up for the year and $140. Actually, when you do the year sign up, you actually get a discount of $20. But that's not an obligation. So that if what you can do start up with your $50, $40 as a member, and $10 for your first month, that's good. And then whenever you have your $100, you can activate and go for the year. That's all good and fine. All right. So it's just I would say it's just $50 to start. $50 and that's it. Now with that $40 that you pay, you don't ever have to pay this again. Whenever you become an affiliate member, you have paid that due. You just maintain your membership of $10 and then you're good to go. Every single month you're qualified. If you try the year, it's even better. For an entire 12 months, you don't have to worry about paying anything. All right, so now what else do you get with that $50 that you paid into LiveGood? Well, a link is created for you so that you can now enroll other people into the program. All right. And as these persons use your link, they fall under you in your matrix. All right. And you get benefit from it. I'll tell you some of the benefits that you get. The other thing that you also is given, because as sign up into LiveGood, a website is also created for you. A website with the product. So in other words, an e-store, we call it an e-store, online store, right, is created for you in your name, your store. It's actually written when you log into it. If you give somebody your number, your link, it says welcome to Glenn Charles's website. That's exactly what it says, right? And if it's Marva, it says welcome to Marva Lindsay's website. And that's LiveGood creates that for you. And you have the full right to broadcast your store wherever you want. Every social media platform that you own, you can broadcast it, and you can and let other persons know about the store. When the person look into your store, they would see all of the products I've just mentioned in your back store. Your Super Red, your Factor 4, your aminos, your protein, your Super Green, everything is in there. So persons can actually purchase from your store. And when they do so, LiveGood gives you a compensation, right? Let me tell you about the compensation. But before I get to that one, let me tell you about some other good ones that we have even before that. So LiveGood has 7 different ways. Along with the health plan, where they're producing the products and so forth for your health, there is also a business plan, right? Where they say that if you are a member, you can actually gain money back from LiveGood. And here's how you do it. If you sign up anybody, like you share your link and somebody uses it and they sign up because they want to be a member of LiveGood as well to get their products and so forth, then LiveGood say, because that person signed up with $50, because everybody who signs up, they sign up with at least 50, they can go for the entire year one time. But the first obligation is the first month is $50. After that, you only pay $10 after that. So, but if somebody signed up using your link, they would have come into the company with $50. So they brought $50 into the company, they start off. LiveGood says, because you were the one who brought that person in, we will keep $25 and we will give you $25. So for every person that you sign up with your link, you get $25. Now think about it. If you came in tonight and you said, I want to become a member by tonight, I want to sign up right away, I'm bringing in my $50, I take it from my credit card and I send to the company, you paid $50. But within a week or less, you have spoken to your friends about it. They have watched this presentation and they themselves have come on board. They came in with their $50. You were getting $25 out of it. Another friend of you came in through your advice and through your link. They came in with $50. You getting $25. So just by adding 2 persons, sharing the plan with 2 persons and having if 2 persons join, you have already made back the $50 that you spent to come in. And the same thing happens for them. As they tell their friends and so forth, everybody have different circle of friends, they are making money back right away. And that happens every week. Every week that you bring in somebody, at the end of the week, the money is going to be sent to you, right? Through your back office. And I will show you that just now. All right. So that's a super easy way of making money within LiveGood. Now, this is exactly how LiveGood grows. By one person telling their friends, one telling their friend, come and see what I have found, right? And this is how it grows. And that is how it has grown to almost 1.3 million people in just 17 months by people seeing the benefit and experiencing the products and telling others. This thing is remarkable. There's no television, there is no CNN, there is no, that's not how they share their business. Like mouth to mouth, person telling others of their experience and inviting them. And that is working so phenomenal. All right. There is a matrix commission that happens every month. All right. So here's how it works. When you come into LiveGood, LiveGood creates two spaces directly under you, one on the left and one on the right. So if you bring in two persons, one fill the right side, one fill the left side. But what if you have 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 persons? You just know so many persons and you just want to bring in persons from everywhere. LiveGood says, their computerized system says, because you only have 2 positions, then that third person will go under one of those, your right or your left, right? So let's say it starts on the left. So if you bring the third person, that person will go on the gray person on the left. If you bring a next person, it does not fill number 2. So here's how LiveGood says, we will share that person with your person, with the person on the right. So it goes like 1 on the left, 1 on the right. And then if you bring a fifth person, then the left gets the second, the right is waiting his second. Now, this is just, it's called spillover, right? And that is, you don't have to worry about it, just the computerized system does that. So a matrix is being built. However, your person that you brought in on the right also now is inviting his friends. And so his position directly was filled by you because you were still working. So what happens to the persons that he bring? Well, one goes under that person, and the next person goes under that person. So see what's happening. So you see the matrix is being filled by persons, just adding persons, and the system organized in. Now, but at the end of the day, you are the top. You're the red person at the top. And all of that is being filled under you as your people are working, everybody bringing 2 or 3, you know, and it's working, right? So, and then here's what happened. So over time, we in for a year, right? Those who join at the beginning are a year old. You will get theirs 5 months, 6 months, and so forth. Persons are coming in, then your matrix is getting filled with people. 2 at the beginning, then the next line gets 4, then that's 6. Next time gets 8, then that's 14. And so it begins to fill over time. As it begins to fill, LiveGood says within the second month of your entry into, you begin to earn matrix commission. 25 cents from every person that falls under you. Remember, these persons came in with their $50 to start, or $40, and then the $10 that they paid, it's called their monthly subscription. LiveGood takes 25 cents from everybody that falls under you. So if your team begins to grow, let's say over time you have 100 person that is in your matrix, there'll be 100 times 25, that's $25. So that will come your way every month, right? As your team continue to grow, you get 500 persons in your team. And these are not all your effort, but the people below you are also beginning to work and bring in 2, and this one bring 3, and this one bring 5. And so it's being filled. And then over time, your team can get filled. It can get filled up to the 15 level to a maximum of 65,000 persons. Now, will that happen now? Soon? Just now? Maybe not. But if over time, LiveGood is here to stay 5, 10 years, it can just fill. But along the way, every month you get in something, depending on how many persons are in your team still active, you'll be getting something. You get it, all right? So if it ever gets to the 15th level, complete field, 65,000 persons, you'll be getting $16,000 every month, 16,000 extra, right? And there are persons currently, as we speak, and many of them who are getting it every month, right? And that is just in the matrix. Now, there is something called a matching bonus. That is so remarkable. I'll tell you what it is. These persons that you brought in, supposing you brought in 2 or 3 or 4, they are called your directs. You brought them in, they use your link and they sign up. So they fall directly under you. All right. Now, as they themselves, they get their team is being built as well, right? And their team, they make some money in the matrix. You made in the matrix as well. They made in the matrix. The company says, because you were the one who added them, whatever they make in the matrix, we will match it up by 50%, by half. We will match it halfway. So if they made 100, if one of your directs made $100 in the matrix, the company automatically gives you $50. Not from theirs, the company takes from what they're receiving and give to you. So if the next person the next person that you brought made $200, you're gonna get 100. If they made $25, then you get $12.50, right? 50% they match it for you. and that is every month until the company exists. As long as persons below you are making money in the matrix, you will be getting half of what they're making. But that's just the first generation. You can go 5 generations down. But here's how it goes. So the first level, those directly under you, you get 50% of matching bonus. But if it's the second generation under you, then you get 10% of their matching bonus. So if they made 100, you get an extra $10, right? If it's in the third level under you, then you get an additional 5%. So as there is the computerized system, you don't have to worry about that, trying to work it out in calculator. The system works this thing out for you. And at the end of the month, you just see some money coming your way, right? Whenever there is persons being built under you, then you will begin to see that money. It's called residual income, both from the matching bonus and the matrix bonus itself. But let me show you how remarkable this is. So that this here is an actual example. In January, one of our members in LiveGood, they made $92 in the matrix bonus. But using that system that they have other people being built under them, they made $319 in the matching bonus, 50% on the first level, 10% on the second level, 5% on the third, and so forth. They made 300. So you can see it's almost more than 3 times as much in the matching bonus. But let me show you another example. This person is on a diamond, really at the top. He's at the top level already. In December, that was a figure we got from him. He made $1,292 in the matrix. That's the 25 cents from everybody that falls under him. But in the matching bonus, he had a whopping $54,000 in a single month, right? And that's not all. Because he's a diamond, way at the top already, he made $25,000 to an average, to a total in just a single month, December 2023, of $81,266 in LiveGood, just in the compensation plan. All right. So this is remarkable. This is real money persons are making, right? Now, here is a fourth way that LiveGood give money back. Retail commission. You remember that e-store that they opened for you? Well, if you share your link with your friends, they may not be interested in the business. Too much things doing right now. I don't want to be involved, but I like the products. Okay. Well, I don't have to buy the product for you and resell it, and no, I don't have to take that worry. All I give you is the link to my e-store, and you go in there and you can make your purchase. You send it through whatever courier that you have coming from the States, whatever that you have already, you can just use that same system and get it down to you. So what you will see on the retail store, in my store, is the retail price. You will not see the member's price because I'm no use to you because you're not a member. So you'll see the retail. Now here is, look at this. Super Red is $18 for the member. And the reason that you have paid your $40, so they give you a discount, all right? But for the retail person who's just buying the product, then it is $24, right? Now, with that $24, it means that there is a difference here of $6. So LiveGood says, for every profit that is made from your store, we will split it half and half with you. So if we made $100 of profit from persons buying from your store, we will keep 50 and we will give you 50. Now, that's good. I'll tell you why it's good. You are not responsible for putting the products in the back store. You're not even responsible for creating the e-store. You are not responsible for shipping the products when the person make the order. You do not deal with their credit card or crypto or anything like that. All of that is done by LiveGood. All that you do is LiveGood uses your platform to advertise their product. So because you have friends on Facebook, you have friends on Instagram, you share that link with them, so LiveGood gets visibility. And because of that, people go in there and they buy product. You might be sleeping when somebody's making a purchase, but because at the end of the month, the computer reconciles the system and recognize that this Super Red, 2 of them were bought from your website, then you get the commission, right? Absolutely beautiful system, right? you don't have to sell person. You have to be holding somebody saying, I have products to sell. You know, no, you don't have to make no phone calls like that. You just tell somebody, if you want a product, here is the link. Anytime that you want, you can do the purchase, and that's it. All right. You can follow up with them just to find out if they got through, if they need any help in getting it sorted out and so forth. But that is it. And LiveGood, beyond that, they say that if you are ranking up in the system, you have added 2 persons, you have added 10 persons in the system or whatever, you're ranking up, and you're ranking from brands to whatever, you have additional bonuses so that the person who have no rank gets 50% of the profit. But if you are a silver member, they add another 10 so that you get 60% and the company keeps 40. If you become a silver, you get 70% of the profit. The company only gets 30%. So you can see the company is giving back a lot of money, right? And the more influence you have in the business, the more you have added, the more you show interest in the business, the more you get in return. All right. All that may take some time. Understand that it's not an overnight rich thing. It's a real legitimate company that actually grows as persons put their effort in, they actually grow. There is a bonus they give you. I call it just, so that if you bring in somebody and the person makes a purchase, the first purchase the person makes, if it, let's say it amounts to $300, maybe it amounts to $100, the company give you a tip. You just see that come in your back office. You don't have no knowledge where it came from. You just see, you get a $10. Well, where you get a $10 from? That's just your customer acquisition bonus. You brought in a customer, they buy something from LiveGood. LiveGood say, of what they gave to us, we will give you a 10% of it because you are the one who introduced that person to the company. Just a tip, right? So that's just another way. LiveGood just looking for ways to give money back. There is influencer bonus. If you have somebody who sell a lot, you can, promoting this thing and you can sell in large, you can use your back office is being, a lot of product is being sold. LiveGood adds to your commission. So if you sell 2,500 worth of product for the month, you get an additional 10% to your 50% that you're supposed to get. You get additional, so you get 60%. If you sell $10,000 worth of product, you get an additional 30%. So in all, you get 80% of the profit, and LiveGood only keeps 20%. So that's just an influencer bonus for persons who are big on selling, right? Now the big one is the diamond pool bonus. The diamond is the highest rank in the company. So if you over time gets to that rank, you will be placed in a diamond pool. And what the company does, every month, the company makes sales. People buy products, new persons start joining, people are renewing their monthly their monthly subscriptions. So the company is making money. And trust me, they're making a lot of money. Although there's no obligation to buy products, but people buy because the products are good for their health. Ultimately, that's why they join in the first place, to get themselves healthy and to keep them healthy. All right, or maybe doing for their mother, or somebody that needs the products. All right, so when LiveGood makes that money for the month, they take 2% of all the total sales that they made, and they put it in what is called a diamond pool. And then it is divided among all qualified diamond rank members. So for that month, if there are 10% that are diamond, then they share whatever that is in the pool, they share it among themselves. If there are next month, there maybe 2 more persons become diamond, and 12 persons going to share whatever is inside there. Now, the thing is that every month, the amount grows because the company is getting bigger. More persons start joining the company. Imagine just 2,000 joining every day. At the end of a month, by 30, that's almost like 60,000 persons in 1 month, right? And if everybody came in with $50, right? You see the kind of money that they're making just in new persons joining, plus the people who are paying their $10 for the month, right? 1.3 million persons in the company paying $10 a month, right? That's a lot of money. $130 million are being made. Or did I get it right? $13 million are being made already just in persons giving $10 a month. So this is why LiveGood is able to pay compensation, because persons who bring in their $10, that money is being reused or reinvested into paying people commission. And that is why LiveGood cannot go bankrupt, or they can't go broke. They can continue to do it because persons are continuing to maintain their membership. New persons are coming into the company. Products are being bought, and so LiveGood is the business plan is so well established that you can say LiveGood is here to stay. As long as they want to fold up, they would fold up, not because they went broke, right? Because they have a very good thing going. And if I guess they can't get enough raw material to make products again, maybe they may have a slowdown. But until there is good quality products and they can continue to manufacture and so forth, the company is in existence. So it's a good investment for you. Paying your $10, just $10 a month, and you know that you're in a company that can have potential of getting you something. All right. So that money is being divided, and that is exactly what happened. Now, having said all of this, you want to know, how do I get my money? If I'm due $100, how do I get it? Well, there are different ways. LiveGood, if you're American citizen, you have an American account. You don't have to be well, I guess you are. If you have an American US bank account, then you can give them that account and they will send the money directly into your account. And that's easy for the Americans. For us in the international world and international space, there is what is called a global e-wallet, and that is an e-wallet that is in your back office, an online bank, basically your online bank. And so when whatever money that is due you for the end of the month or the end of the week, it is sent to your e-wallet, and you can decide what you want to do with it when it comes there. You can leave it in there to maybe pay for your monthly subscription. You can leave it in there to maybe buy your products, right? You'll have the money, you don't have to extract it, or you can decide to extract it. And if you want to extract it, there are several ways of doing it. You can do a wire transfer, and it will come to your bank, whichever bank you want it to be sent, right? Then there is the prepaid card that is available, a $10 prepaid card that is given to the LiveGood member. It's a MasterCard. So MasterCard as a company has a contract with LiveGood to make these cards, specific cards, available for this member. It's just $10. It costs you to buy it. And you can upload the money that you have in your e-wallet. You can upload it onto your MasterCard, right? Whenever that money gets onto your card, then you can use your card to do whatever transaction you want, wherever MasterCard is used. Okay. And just as Visa, Discovery, and all of these are used around the world, MasterCard is the same. So, if you can go to your ATM and withdraw your money and use it to do whatever you want, buy your groceries. You can go to your gas station and swipe your card and pay for your gas, right? Or whatever. You can make your reservation at your hotel or the thing using your card. Just as you would use your Visa card, you can use your MasterCard the same way. All right, it has money on it and you can use it. So you have access to your money. And some persons prefer Bitcoin, they prefer cryptocurrency, they have their Binance or whatever, they can ask to be paid that way, and the company would do that as well, right? So LiveGood is a legitimate company, deals with legitimate business. They deal with your MasterCards, your Visa cards, your everything. Everything is above board, established in the United States, and persons are really, really excited about the products and also the commissions that they're making off it. So having said so, you've listened to the lecture. I'm sure you're excited about what you're hearing. You want to be a member, just contact the person that send the invite to you, and they will be able to guide you as to how you can become a member. All right. We also want to just show you something here as we come to the end, that there is we have discovered a really, really excellent building strategy. And before, when we started, there was no really guidance as to how to build. And so persons were just trying to get as many persons that they can find and contacting that person, But this one, we realize is not helping you grow. Because if you sign up everybody that you know, you alone are growing, but the people that you brought in are not growing. And because of that, your matrix is not growing, right? You're growing wide, but not deep. And so you're not going to make, your level is, your level 2 is not getting filled, level 3 is not getting filled, and so forth. So a better strategy we've discovered is by doing what is called a 3x1, so that you take in 3 persons, and you encourage and you help your team, your 3 persons, to get their free, and they free get their free, and so forth. And that way you find yourself building much faster and more resilient, because these individuals are seeing success, they will stay. If they're not seeing any success, you alone growing, but they're not getting anything, they will eventually just drop out, and then your house begin to crumble. All right. So this is a good strategy to use, one by free. All right. You see it here, free on the first level. Then because your free gets free, that's 9. Then this free gets free, that's 27. And so you can build and become a diamond. By the time you get to level 7, level 8, you're already a diamond, right? And your people that you build are right behind you, right behind you, right behind you. So they are seeing they're being built. All right. So it's the power of free, we said, that can set you free. And this is a good strategy that we can start employing even to even greater success. Now, at the end of this of what we have said, nothing is guaranteed. In business, it depends upon one's individual capacity, their business experience, as I just showed you something here that can actually help you work, your dedication, your level of desire, and your motivation. When it comes to the amount of success you will build with LiveGood, it's totally up to you. You perform how much work, how much effort you put in, how much people you speak to, then you will see success. If you just in LiveGood just to get products, then not a problem. You're not going to run out of that. You just spend your money, you get your product, you feel good about it. And so, but if you want to make some money in the matrix and the compensation plan, then you just put some effort, guide persons, help persons, make freeway calls, invite them to remind them about the meetings and so forth. And that would be your way to success in LiveGood. Again, it's not something that is built overnight, but as you persist and as you persevere, you will see success. Thank you very much for listening. That's the end of our presentation tonight. Right. So